and Greg brought this up earlier, has split the Democratic Party. If you now have 35% of the party agreeing with Trump on trade, crime, foreign policy, the border, and abortion's kind of off the table, that means every election going forward, Democrats are just going to be running towards the right. What does that do to the Democratic Party? It weakens it, and it makes the Republican Party the party of the people. So until they figure out a better strategy, this is a party that is lost.
You know, Jessica, maybe you could respond to that while also responding to Fetterman directly addressing the audience, to everyone who is watching. He said, I hope maybe you who are watching are tired of the venom and the hate, and maybe you want bipartisan kind of things. Do you think more in your party can get behind that sentiment that Fetterman shared?
Absolutely. And there are a bunch of them, like Tom Suozzi, Pat Ryan, who are out there having this conversation. Anyone who wanted to swing
Are they in trouble with the media too?
I don't think so. And John Fetterman's not in trouble with the media. He's in trouble with a few huge, left-leaning accounts.
They're not that fat.
Jeez,
Jessica, fat shaming the View.
Greg.
Okay. I still think everyone needs to continue apologizing for the crappy stuff you said about Fetterman when he was a quote-unquote vegetable.
I already did.
I did.
Yep,
I did.
everybody, more people than just you.
I didn't say anything bad.
He was elected to represent the people in a state that also voted for Donald Trump. And I'm a firm believer, you always take the meeting. You take the opportunity, you go, you talk about what you see at home. I mean, he also said in the interview, because people have been starting rumors, oh, he's going to become a Republican. I saw that there were people on the right saying, rumor is there's a big defection next week. He said, I'm not going to become a Republican. I would make a pretty terrible Republican. Pro-choice, pro-really strong immigration, pro-LGBTQ. I don't think I would be a good fit. Leave people alone to cope and to manage, especially when they're representing people who like the other guy in this election. And it doesn't mean, by the way, that they're going to like the Republicans in 2028. Donald Trump is very much a singular figure. I don't know if J.D. Vance appeals in the same way that Donald Trump does, or whoever is at the top of the ticket when that comes around.
That's for sure.
Sure.
Judge, I mean, he even seemed to puzzle the ladies there when he suggested that Trump's trial was politically motivated.
Oh, and they freaked out. I think it was, I'm not sure which one. It was Sonny. You mean the
It was
34 crimes that the financial crimes he was convicted of? I bet you she doesn't know what crimes they were because the verdict sheet didn't have the name of a crime on it, Sonny. But they're ready to go in there and say, yeah, he's been convicted. Look, they are so full of hate and anger and jealousy. It is disgusting, okay? And I'm tired of giving them any attention at all. The truth is that after 4 years and losing this election, they haven't learned a damn thing. And for them to give a United States senator criticism for speaking to the commander-in-chief and trying to find common ground tells me that they're not interested in America. They're interested in their own political ideology, whatever that is and however crazy that may be. And, the optics of going to the palace at Mar-a-Lago. When's the last time Joe Biden invited anyone to dinner anywhere? At the White House or at, any one of his homes, the several homes he had, that poor guy who worked for the government his whole life and had all these beachfront homes. I'm just sick of it. And, Kamala Harris was all about joy and unity. And they're like, you go, Kamala. But they're not about joy and unity. They're about giving Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, medals of honor, or whatever medals they gave him, because they hated Trump. It's about hate. And I'm done with them.